In 2002 and 2003, Weldon Angelos sold marijuana to a police informant on 3 occasions. During those sales he possessed a firearm. He was 24 years old. He had no prior criminal record. He was a music producer who had worked with Snoop Dogg. The 924C statute is one of the most mechanically severe in the Federal Criminal Code. It adds 5 years to any sentence for possessing a firearm during a first drug trafficking offense. It adds 25 years for each subsequent offense. Judge Paul Castle requested sentencing memoranda from all parties. He received arguments from both sides. He then did something unusual. He compared Angelos's mandatory minimum to sentences for other federal crimes. An FBI agent who rapes multiple women, 30 years maximum. Castle sentenced Angelos to 55 years. He then wrote a 67-page opinion explaining why the sentence violated the 8th Amendment prohibition on cruel and unusual punishment. He invited the 10th Circuit to overturn it. The 10th Circuit affirmed the sentence. The mandatory minimum architecture that produced Angelos's sentence was built by Congress in the 1980s during the crack cocaine moral panic. The Anti-Drug Abuse Act of 1986 created 5- and 10-year mandatory minimums for drug quantities. The prosecutorial charging decision is the mechanism. Federal prosecutors are not required to charge every applicable statute. They chose to charge Angelos under 924C 3 times. That choice, made before any judge was involved, locked in the 55-year minimum. Over 100 retired federal judges signed a letter urging Congress to reform the 924C stacking provisions. Among the signatories was Judge Castle himself, now retired from the bench and teaching at the University of Utah. Congress did not act on the judge's letter. The First Step Act of 2018 included a provision that for the first time allowed 924C charges to be stacked only if the underlying offenses were committed on separate occasions, not in a single criminal proceeding.